Yo, this is Spigg Nice. LB fans, Lost Boys. You already know. I'm listening to Mikey T's. Uh, his podcast is just jumping. But this is Spigg Nice of the Lost Boys. I want y'all to listen to Mikey T. Look at Mikey T, the movie stars podcast forever. Feel me? One.
50 Cent dissed Cheeks. He dissed Mr. Cheeks on the debut G Unit album, Beg for Mercy, on the song I'm So Hood. Were you shocked that 50 would take shots at Mr. Cheeks?
I mean, yeah, I'm shocked, but I ain't shocked because sometimes I don't know. Cats just get beside themselves sometimes, and if they winning, you gonna shine. You don't care. You don't care about nobody. You don't care who it is. It's that. But I feel that he had a situation. He did it out of I don't know where he did it out of because it was a situation that everybody thought something was up with Cheeks and in certain situations with him and between him and Ty, something like that. But everybody got the story all wrong, and it's this, that, and the third. So what I'm just saying, what I believe is Ty was like their leader, 134. He was the one that was 134, and due to the fact that he don't understand, like Cheeks can't do a lot of things. He don't do well with things like funerals and stuff like that. So it was like a hard pill to swallow for a lot of people saying, yo, he didn't come to his brother's funeral and stuff like that. But some people can't deal with certain things. And he deals with that every year because your best man died on your wedding. I mean, or died on on your birthday. So that's a hard pill to swallow every year. Every year for the last 25 years, he's been dealing with this. So people don't understand what goes on in a man's mind and what's in his heart. So 50 doing that, not even knowing that, yo, you don't even know what's the situation like. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go try to and I heard it was another thing when he was doing the how to rob that, how to rob two, he's gonna do something or say something or something like that. So we heard this and that and third because your crew, the people that you call your crew, is all our crew. Y'all all our crew. Y'all all 134. Y'all all Lost Boys. Regardless of if you change your name and stuff like that. All that G Unit and all that's Lost Boys. All that shit is Lost Boys. So what you do around these guys, they're gonna come back and tell us because we're all family. You know what I'm saying? So things got twisted a little bit, but it's back in the fold. You know what I'm saying? Good love is love. You know what I'm saying? 50 is the homie. That's one of us. You know what I'm saying? If anything comes down to it, that's one of us. That's a Lost Boy, regardless of what his name is, where he's from. He know where he's from. Everybody knows where he's from. Everybody know if you 134, he's part of Talib. Lost Boys. That's what it is. There's nothing else to be said. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be
So
real with you, man. Probably because y'all kicked him off the block. I mean, y'all kicked him off the block.
that was just growing up. You know what I'm saying? That was just looking out for everybody's behavior. You know what I'm saying? Looking out. He said, "Kick me off the block." He got memory. Y'all kick me off the block. I ain't fuck with y'all no more. Fuck
That
that.
joint sold like 7 million copies. He had to get Mr. Cheeks this on there. But I
Yeah, that was
appreciate you
good though.
breaking that down, man.
Yeah, man. But it's all good, man. Everybody got love for each other. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when we grow up, we might have attitudes and stuff like that, but we grow out of them. Think about it. Oh, that was about nothing. Petty.
Can you tell me about 2004 when you were convicted of multiple bank robberies? Did you take the case to trial or did you accept a plea deal?
Uh-huh. No, me and my Cody's took it to trial. Me, Born King, Supreme, and Star. We is us four. Nobody did nothing but stand 10 toes. You know what I'm saying? And it was a fiasco. Don't listen. I tell people this all the time, even when I was in there. And I tell my parents, I tell them, listen, just because it's the government, don't think they always on the right side of the track. Government is cheating. Y'all can see what goes on right now in the world, that the government cheats. They cheated us out of a victory every time. Listen, my Cody just got home. We supposed to have been home since who knows what year. But every time we win, they'll put us back. So when even the judge, the statements and stuff from before we started trial, the judge said, uh, did they break this law or this? You know what I'm saying? There's prongs uh, 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 to every code or everything. We didn't break none of these things. And instead of the judge throwing that charge out, she just said, "This is going to be interesting." You can't say this is going to be interesting if those laws are not broken, and your prosecutor and them saying, "No, Your Honor, no, Your Honor." You can't say this is going to be interesting. You got to say this is just got to be thrown out. It's just obvious. So the things that they were doing in trial was like, you can't be serious. And they was telling people, they was leading the witnesses, saying, if you don't remember, just say uh you don't recall. Me and my Cody's laugh at each other because we might something around. I don't recall, but that's just a joke that we went through during trial. It was like a hurting joke, like, bitch, you wasn't even there. How the fuck you gonna say you don't recall? They question the people and stuff like that, and these people are not even there, but where you get these phony ghost people at? They were doing things like that. So they were setting us up to take this fall. They wanted a conviction. They tried me. They was like, yo, you a rapper, you did this, you did it, you want to go down with the people and through 40 years and this and that and the third. I was like, oh y'all, I don't know y'all, I know him. What I'm gonna talk about them for? Sorry. I don't know, you got the wrong person. They thought just because I didn't have a conviction. Sorry about that. They like just because I didn't have a conviction and something like that, history and stuff like that, they thought I was easy to break. Man, I'm strong. I'm from the streets. You know what I'm saying? So none of that stuff worked. It didn't work on none of us. So we did what we did. Like I said, we kept winning throughout these years. These 20 years, we was beating them in court, going back on appeals and stuff like that. You know what they do? Erase the sentence and give us back the same sentence. We did that 3 times. So imagine what year I'd have been home. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy how the system works. And when they want you, they want you. They don't want you to leave. They don't want you to leave. Like I said, my Cody should have been home last year. He's just getting home a few weeks ago, a whole month ago. And that's how they still was trying to hold us down. You know what I'm saying? They were still trying to hold on to somebody that, man, y'all supposed to then let these people go. And that's how they treat. So I mean, the things that we did during that time, you know, and we you know, certain things happen. You know what I'm saying? Certain things happen and stuff like that. So I mean, get money.
So how long were you ultimately sentenced to?
I was sentenced to 37 years. I got the lowest out of the sentences. It was 37 years, 47 years, 49 and a half years, and 51 years. Type of numbers is crazy. For what? For attempted bank robbery and shit like that? Y'all bugging. I know people that killed people in jail, that was in jail, that got murders and did less time than they gave us. It was just because they just want to prove a point. They only gonna have New Yorkers come to Jersey and do all this and beat us in court and this and that and third, got the nerve to take us to trial because we was winning in trial. But y'all made it, like they said, a mosaic and put pieces and stuff that didn't go and shaped it and all the stuff. Man, listen, when you see this documentary that we gonna come out with, y'all gonna be like, yo, that was deep. I only could tell you about some of it, but when you see it, when we show it, we put it together, man. It's gonna be a movie that's people gonna be like, yo, it's crazy. I went through all that. Yeah, that's just trial. Trial is crazy.
Was it ultimately an appeal that brought you home?
Yeah, you know who helped? Trump. Yeah, Trump had the motherfucking power. He had paperwork in front of him. Obama had the paperwork in front of him. Nothing. Trump said, okay, he ain't do it. I got it. He just wanted to Trump Obama. But Trump got homies in jail. So basically, he getting his homies out of jail too. He ain't the only ones, but you know, he let a lot of people, he helped a lot of people. He passed a law, you know what I'm saying? Because it was about gun laws and stuff like that, and appeals and the different issues and stuff like that. It's all gonna come out in our movie. We got knowledgeable stuff when we were gonna put this joint together. So it's going to have a lot of knowledge and stuff like that. Even my podcast that I'm gonna do is going to be called "Visiting Hours with Spigg Nice." You know what I'm saying? So all these things is going to be elements of my journey and our journey.